Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Krista, and I'm here to do some Celtic Reiki healing on you. Today is going to be something quite different than anything I've ever done on YouTube before. I'm going to be doing a healing today with absolutely none of the bells and whistles. It's going to be a very raw, powerful healing session. I'm not wearing any of my funky jewelry or my fancy nails. I'm not using any of the crystals or other little toys and odds and ends that I normally use. Today is just going to be energy from my hands and that strong, powerful Reiki energy. Today's healing session is also different than anything I've ever done, and I'm combining some requests that I've received from some subscribers who regularly comment and engage and boost my videos. I really appreciate that. So I had some requests for people who are sick right now, who don't feel very well, and people who are pregnant and are going to be going into labor soon. And they were wanting something that felt very calm and soothing and cleansing and just kind of helped them feel better and helped them relax and de-stress. So I'm going to be combining all of that into one video that can be used for anyone who is feeling ill or in pain. And these should hopefully, these symbols I'm going to be using today, this energy healing essence I'm going to be using, should hopefully help you feel much better. So with that being said, we are going to go ahead and get started. The only tool I'm using today is doing a little Florida water cleanse just to get you started. Letting this cleansing water wash over you so that we can properly clear room to put in this healing energy. And then we will go ahead and get grounded before we get started on the Reiki. If you aren't already, I highly recommend lying down for this healing. But if you must be seated or in some sort of other position due to whatever you are doing or going through right now, that is fine. Whatever makes you feel most comfortable. If you can lay down, I'm going to put your head here and your feet here. And we're going to go ahead and visualize, as usual, because this is pretty standard with Celtic Reiki, that you are rooting into the ground. So here at the bottom of your feet are little dantians or little chakras that open up, and your roots grow out from the bottom of your feet into the earth. These roots are going to go down, down, down to the core of the earth. On their way down, they are connecting with the network of tree roots that grows all beneath the earth. Here they are able to communicate with each other and send each other the healing and the strength that others need. Some trees are strong and healthy and have plenty of energy to give, and others are sick or aren't feeling well or need some sort of strength, and the other trees are able to send that. Right now, if you are in pain or you are ill, just not feeling well, we're going to call on the energy of Mother Earth and all the trees that can help send you that vibrant, strong, cleansing, healing, loving energy that helps ground you makes you strong and stable and sturdy and rooted into the earth, unmoving. And as your roots connect with all of these other tree roots around that are just sending that cleansing, healing energy into your body, your roots also go all the way down to the core of the earth and connect with the world tree, the tree of life, who has the essence of all of the healing energies that you need and is sending it up through your root system. So you're receiving this grounding, healing, cleansing energy from all of these sources up through the bottom of your feet, into the tops of your feet, your ankles. Imagine the roots sending this white light into your whole body that cleanses, heals, soothes, grounds, protects, brings strength, eases pain. Up from your ankles into your shins and calves and into your knees. If you're feeling any pain in these areas, breathe through it, taking deep breaths in through your deep breaths in through your nose, holding for a little bit at the top of that breath and letting it out slowly through your mouth. Now, if you are ill right now and breathing is a struggle, do whatever feels best for you. You'll know what feels right, what helps your body relax. Letting out any tension, pain, worry, stress, sickness, toxicity, anything that you're trying to let go of, push those things out with the out breath. And when you're breathing in this root system, this healing, grounding, cleansing, soothing, protecting, healing up through this root system into your body. And we're in the knees and up to the upper legs, the thighs, the hips, the pelvis, the tailbone, your backside, your lower back, your lower abdomen, your belly, all around, moving up the stomach and back into the mid-stomach, mid-back, diaphragm. Anything that feels painful or sick or not healthy in this area, breathing it out, doing our best with our breath to ease any pain and tension. And then this root system continuing to move up through the diaphragm, the chest and heart space. Any pain in the chest and heart space, breathing through as best as you can gently to feel better. Letting go of what is painful and doesn't serve, and breathing in healing, soothing, calming, strong, grounding, cleansing, healing energy through the chest, up through the middle back, all around, up to the upper chest, the clavicles, into the shoulders. Deep cleansing breaths to help soothe and restore you. Down the shoulders into the upper arms, releasing any pain and tension that you may be feeling here. Into the elbows, into the lower arms, into the wrists, hands, and each finger. Sending out any energy through your fingertips that you found in this area that are painful and that you want to let go of. Breathing it out as best you can. letting that root system come up through you with its cleansing, healing, soothing, grounding energies. Back into the shoulders, we will move into the throat. If you are feeling ill right now and your throat hurts, let's let this root system come in and clear and push out the pain, the discomfort, the illness, anything that is blocking you in this area if you're not feeling well. If you're in pain and you need to make deep sounds, if you need to yell out, if you're in a place where you're able to do so, I encourage it. Making sounds as you let out each breath helps release those things that you are trying to let go of in order to feel more comfortable. And then this healing, cleansing, soothing root system moving its way into your jaw, chin, lower face, releasing any tension. We often hold a lot of our tension and pain in our jaw, doing our best to gently stretch and release any tension in the jaw, and letting this root system send its soothing, healing, cleansing energy up through, moving into the middle of the face, back around the back of the head, also feeling it moving through your upper back and the back of your neck as well. And then moving up the face and head into the temples. Perhaps you have a very bad headache, or your head just hurts because of the other pain you're feeling, or whatever you're going through. Releasing tension in those temples and letting this root system growing into you give its healing, soothing energy. And then into the forehead, third eye space, easing the tension, easing the stress, sending soothing, healing, grounding energy. And then moving up and around the top of the head, the crown, and all down and under, easing, relaxing, soothing, healing, cleansing, grounding, and protecting you. Now that we are fully integrated into this root system, receiving Mother Nature's healing energy that has fully grounded us and protected us, we are now going to open up to receiving today's Celtic Reiki symbols that were chosen to help through whatever ailment you are currently going through, whether it be a chronic illness or just a short-term temporary cold or flu or migraine or muscle pain or any kind of pain that's coming through your body, whether it be muscular, skeletal, your organs, anything in there. If you are experiencing pain from pregnancy, if you are experiencing pain from being in labor right now, if you are just feeling all over yucky, any type of medical issue you have going on right now, these symbols have been chosen with that in mind to help you feel better, to release the tension and stress that comes along with it, to release some of the pain that comes along with it, and to do a little bit of cleansing of what is causing it in the first place. So starting in the lower dantian, the root area, placing the iaho, the Idaho is the yew tree, and this symbol is the distant healer. It calls on our ancestors, our guides, members of our spirit team, and asks them to please come in and help with this healing. This distant healer works through space and time, not only to go back in time, but also to reach you in whatever location you're in now, from me where I'm at. It also helps go back in time to the moment when this ailment or pain or illness started, and helps work on the healing from the start of it. So if you are chronically ill, can go back to the date that started. You have a temporary illness, can go back to the date that started. If you are just in a lot of pain or currently, like I said, I had someone who requested this for when they're in labor. So if you're currently in labor or just anything going on, we can go back to the start of that with this Idaho symbol and ask the guides, ancestors, spirit team to come through and help ease, cleanse, soothe, and heal from back in that moment and through space and time. And then moving up to the middle dantian around the heart space and putting in this Idaho, the you, once again, to receive this distant healing, to help work with any issues in this middle part of the body. And then moving up into the upper dantian, the head space, and the upper parts of your body, and placing the Idaho to get that distant healing through space and time, asking for that energy, that healing, soothing energy from the guides, ancestors, angels, animals, gods, goddesses, whatever you are working with, whoever you are working with. Okay. Now, going back to the lower dantian and working with the other 4 symbols that I have chosen today. We're going to do all 4 of those in the lower dantian before moving on to the middle dantian. First, Beh, the birch tree, for purification, cleansing, a fresh start, a joyful beginning. However that lands for whatever you have going on in the lower dantian area, whether it be illness, ailment, pain, whatever it is you are currently experiencing that you are using this healing for. If that needs to be purified or cleansed, or if it just needs a nice fresh start, or if this is about a joyful beginning. We have the birch. And then moving into Dur, which is the oak tree. And this will help impart strength, safety, endurance, and it helps get grounded. So whatever you are currently going through, we ask this door oak energy to come through and send its strength, safety, endurance, and sense of groundedness. And then using the willow, the salvia, to help ease pain, to help calm the nerves and the nervous system. It sends soothing, balance, and flow. Salvia, the beautiful feminine willow tree, easing the pain, calming the nerves, soothing, balancing, and restoring flow. And then the last and fourth symbol, the strongest, is the natterl, which is the broom or the reed tree. And this is for very, very strong medical healing and cleansing, very strong physical, medical balancing. It helps revitalize health. So, for whatever reason you're watching this that has to do with anything with your body and health, any sensations you're feeling in your body, any illness you're having in your body, any pain, whatever that may be, the natterl, the broom or the reed, is sending a very strong medical healing and cleansing, medical balancing, and health revitalization. Taking deep breaths as needed to help integrate this healing and let go of anything you're trying to release. And then moving into the middle dantian heart space. We're probably working from mid-stomach, diaphragm, solar plexus area up into upper chest around the clavicles where it meets the neck and all the way around the body. Anything going on here, we're going to start with birch, purification, cleansing, fresh start, joyful beginning. Clearing what doesn't belong here, what isn't serving you and your health and your physical body, and asking for a purification and a cleansing and a fresh start and a joyful beginning with the bed. And then moving into the oak essence, the door, asking it to send its strength, its endurance, its sense of groundedness, to be able to be strong and endure the rest of your time in this situation that you're in, and hopefully restoring that strength and endurance that you need to move towards a place of health, healing, calmness, feeling better, not being in pain. Breathe through anything coming up. I'm going to take a deep breath myself as I'm feeling a lot of energy here. And then moving into the willow energy with the salvia to ease that pain, to calm those nerves, to help send that soothing, balancing energy and restoring that flow. Salvia, please help send this energy to ease the pain, calm the nerves, soothe whatever is going on. Salvia, restore the balance and flow. And then moving into the natterl, broom, reed, ogham, for really strong medical healing and cleansing, to revitalize health, to feel healthy, to be balanced, and whatever medical healing is needed for whatever you're dealing with in this middle dantian, Nataral. Sealing that all into this middle dantian space, protecting this energy that we have just planted, and moving to the upper dantian from the neck and shoulders up around the top of the head and all of that parts of the bottom of you all around. And beginning with the birch. Birch, please purify and cleanse this upper dantian through space and time for whatever this viewer is dealing with. Please help bring a fresh start and a joyful beginning in this upper dantian space. And then asking the oak, the door, to come through in this upper dantian space with strength, safety, endurance, and groundedness, and placing that in this upper dantian to help assist with whatever ails you right now. Door. Thank you, oak, for the strength and endurance you are providing. And then moving into the Salya. Asking this willow to come through and ease the pain, calm the nerves, to soothe, to balance, to help restore the flow of that health and that ease that you are wishing to experience. Salya. And then moving on to the Nataral, the broom or the reed, and imparting a very strong medical cleansing, a very strong medical healing, very strong balancing, very strong revitalization and restoring of a healthy, pain-free state into the upper dantian, Nataral. And then sealing that in to the entire upper dantian space so that you may hang on to all of this energy, this healing, medical, soothing, cleansing, purifying, strong, enduring, balancing energy, traveling across space and time, being guided by your spirit team to stay within you and help heal and revitalize you, to ease you and soothe you, and to see you through this difficult time. And finishing up by placing it here so that you can really feel it coming through the camera. Birch. Door. Oak. Salya. Pillow. Nataral. Broom or reed. Iho. Distant healing. Sealing it into the top of your head and all around and all under the bottom and all down the bottom of your body and the top of your body and all around, sealing it in, and allowing you to retain this energy for as long as possible to feel better. Take a few deep cleansing breaths at your own pace, in through your nose, out through your mouth as best you can, whatever feels comfortable in whatever state you're currently in. Feel relaxed, feel at ease, feel healthy, feel calm, feel pain-free. I'm sending you so much love. I know whatever you're going through isn't easy, and I hope that you feel better and feel loved. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Have a wonderful rest of your day.